said, okay, actually he was a monk in Tibet, and since there is no freedom for like practicing a religion or Buddhism, so that's why like along with him, three of his other friends, they cannot tolerate it. So that's why they set out in the street and they started doing a demonstration which is totally based on non-violence. And the slogan they said is like, we want our freedom back and long live His Holiness Dalai Lama.
Excuse me, when?
Okay, 1994, May 19th. So this is the date when he went to the demonstration. And so these are the only two slogans that they used, but just for expressing that, they were put in prison for 6 years, just for these two sentences, 6 years. And while they were taken to the prison, when they were pushed in the truck, the Chinese military police, they are using like tools which are being used for fixing the cars and trucks. They are using such kind of tools to hit them, and they don't care like where they are hitting it. They just hit it. And when they were put in the truck, for these Chinese military police, they are not a human. They are more like a tool or some sort of football which they kick in or something like that. And the first day in he was first sent in Gujarat prison, and over there, when he arrived at 5 p.m., he was put naked in front of all the other political prisoners who are over there in the prison during that time. Until 9, he was made to stand naked in front of all these people. And second thing, when it's winter time, what they do is, on huge ice, they were asked to sit on that. And they have only thin clothes to wear. And on top of that, they just put water on these political prisoners so that they will get freeze. And second thing, about their food, they just get a cup of tea and a thing more. It's like a floor, just a floor. So this is what they get for a day. And when they give a vegetable, it's like even they don't wash it, it's like you can see insects like bacteria in that vegetable. But for them, they don't have any sort of like they don't have any different varieties to eat. Whatever is offered for them, they have to eat it. And so later on he was sent to Tabji. And Tabji, the political prisoners condition is bit better than Guza. Okay, Shimbakangi Kadishu Tabjina.
Tabjina lay chidan Gundu Lobjons Chiguares, Tikana Yumina Sombanida Tojitanguares. And Gundu Lobjons do you mean a Gungari, and to do Chushuguare, Jangan Damnama Chushu, and it's Tombo Kanjaman, Chawa Jagra, and Tombo Kanjama Lanshak, and Kanjama Lansh and Sabat and teaches Kujoja Jomar, Kujoja in the Yansu Ogre, and that's Chiguare. And Yaga, you must have on the Yambi in the Yan, Luzete, but Nima can't be done at Chitan Tijan, go. Shaju, Mardan Soju, and you can't lose a Chokoju, Gavane, Governor, Chutu, Kondachu, Chogobado, and they lose it. And take out later, Kujo, certain data, give teachers and Duslan, Duslan, you were both in the Ju and Duslan and Kujo Jajra, Dosadu, and Mammy Rada, just to do the Tangri.
So in Tabji prison, they face more torture as compared to Guza. So during the winter time, they used to give us some sort of tuition. Actually, it's another way of torturing the political prisoners. So what they do is, during the winter time, it's very cold in Tibet. So they put water on the floor, and the political prisoners are made to stand on that water. And when it frostbite their food, they were not supposed to move at all. And if they do move, they will get beating, like they will start beating all the political prisoners. So no one is allowed to move. And during the summertime, what they do is like they shave all political prisoners' hair, and they call it as a physical education, but again it's another way of torturing them. So like starting from 9 a.m. till 6 p.m. they were allowed to do different exercises in the sun. So that means like they cannot do all these sort of days for such a long time because they don't get the proper nutrition, they don't get the proper food. So in that way they're trying to they're trying to make them weak, and they're trying to kill them slowly. So this is the different idea of Chinese military officer, how to deal with political prisoners in Tibet.
Thank you.
대지는 인내 연배는 지단 전부 된 이동 쇼 단고 아래스 연배는 참말로 니다 단고 아래스 연배는 대나네 아니 대나네 마야 아니 정가나 로축 대지는 거 미게 떴다다 말하는 것도 정가나 내야도 재미만이 세워 아니 도 스티체스
So when he was first put in prison, he's 19 years old, which means like they are not supposed to put in prison as world law goes by, like human rights, whatever. So they were not supposed to send in the prison. But when he was first sent in prison, he was 19 years old. During his 6 years stay in the prison, in his eyes, he saw Miguel, right? 8 people dead while he was in the prison, and they were like not killed directly. They were killed slowly, like torturing every day and until they die. So this is how the Chinese government or Chinese police are treating the political prisoners. So this is what I want to say. She said, we wish that His Holiness will go to Tibet as soon as possible. And what she's saying that even though what we see, like Tibetans are being killed, it's very, like we cannot see everything what's happening in Tibet. So Tibetans are extinguishing, Tibetans are finishing. So that's why please help us. And why Tibetans are facing so much problems, and why Tibetans are facing, okay, because we are fighting for the peace, and so what she said is, His Holiness, like, while His Holiness is over here, please do support us, and if he is not dead, then what's going to happen with Tibet? Even though he is very famous in the world, still Chinese police are claiming him as the wolf in monk's robe. So if they're saying such things to His Holiness, they will don't care about Tibetans. For them, we are just like insects, and Chinese are famous for eating insects. So same thing, they will do the same thing with Tibetans. So that's why while His Holiness is on the stage, while His Holiness is famous in the world, while His Holiness is alive, please do support us. That is what she said. So that is her wish. What she has is, His Holiness is being presented the Congress Medal and Nobel Peace Prize, but still Chinese are claiming that he's doing a violence. We believe with the world people, and we believe with the effort that has been awarded to His Holiness. So, and we hope that world people is with us, not with Chinese. And what I want to add is that if we compare economy and humanity, I guess humanity is more important than economy. Okay. She also has been to prison when she was 15 years old, and Pension Lama the second highest Lama, he helped her to get out from the prison. And if he is not over there, she can ensure you that she cannot do this interview at this very moment. So that is what she
就
wants.
前面当就是呢，就他那那这是苦婆婆要嘛，这是两个人之间不怎么要嘛，这是我点着点过，婆婆这是你要嘛这样。
Okay, for those Chinese military officers who are being put in prison, who are looking after these political prisoners, for them there is no difference between male and female. For them, we are all same and we are all tortured equally with man. So this is some sort of torture that Tibetans are facing simply because we believe in faith, simply because we believe in truth, and simply because we believe in humanity. And that is what Chinese government is doing with us. So she wants to say thank you very much for everything. Her last wish is that hope His Holiness will return to Tibet as soon as possible. Now, for the Tibetans, we have did our best, and now Tibetans are like they are just waiting. Their eyes are wide open, looking forward for the world to do something. Because from Tibetan side, even though whatever we do, like China is blocking everything. So for us, we don't have any other opportunities or any other ways to fight the Tibetan cause. Cause so far we have been fighting with like using non-violence. So far we believe in non-violence. And if the world people don't support this non-violence, so we don't have any other option. So that is what she said. So she wanted to say thank you very much. My pleasure. Thank you everyone. Thank you very much. 방어도 프랑스에 야구 주고 어제나 잘라 만들 시다. 잘라 믹스 잘라 야저리 파게